So welcome back to the channel. So this is actually PowerWash Simulation 2. So we did actually play the first one a little while back. So the new game's obviously just come out, so obviously I wanted to play it. So it does look like we are in the head office at the moment of my factory. So we have our little cats here. So we have 1, 2, 3 cats. So we do have a full warehouse, which is great. So I'm guessing obviously the more jobs we do, the more money we actually get paid. And then we can actually start upgrading this warehouse. So if you do like the video, feel free to leave a like. If you can subscribe to the channel, that would be much appreciated. And I'm guessing we should be doing our first job today. So this is obviously going to be our task menu. So we do have a message here from Harper. So it says, great news, you're fully moved in and the removals van has been moved to the wash bay, awaiting your expertise. Don't think that the van should pose too much trouble despite you having to sell off most of your equipment. I know you've got a bit carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess says not to worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you. Okay, so obviously this is going to be our job here. So now I do believe obviously with this game, the more jobs we do, the more obviously money we make. And then obviously the quicker we can actually upgrade our warehouse. So that's going to be our warehouse there. So I did actually play PowerWash 1 only last year, but sadly I didn't have the channel then, so obviously I didn't actually get to experience or actually record it. Okay, so the white one is quite strong. Now we've also got soap, so it may be that the actual van needs a little bit of a clean. Yeah, so look how much that actually changes. So let's see. Okay, we can rotate as well, which is good. So let's give it a little bit of soap. Okay, I think we're actually out of soap now. Oh no, it just takes a little while to replenish. Kind of do like a gleaming. That looks a lot better. So let's just change. I think green's probably going to be the best nozzle to use. Or it might actually be yellow. Yeah, I think it actually is going to be yellow. So it looks like we can change the gun as well. I'm not entirely sure what this gun does. Maybe it's a little bit more of a higher pressure than the normal standard. So, okay, so we can actually locate the dirt that's actually on the van. Okay, so let's just do this bottom side. Now, obviously, as the game progresses, we can obviously upgrade our equipment to obviously make the job a little bit easier. So let's do this side skirt. Now with this game, I know I've obviously said it a few times on different videos, but with my OCD and stuff like that, you know, this definitely kind of scratches that itch really. Yeah, look, we're not doing too bad now. Yeah, so look, that soap definitely has helped. I mean, it comes off a lot more easier than just a normal kind of washer itself. Let's have a little look back. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely getting a lot cleaner. So let's crouch, just get back under the tyres. I mean, this is super, super therapeutic. mean, when you actually look at the van itself, the amount of detail they've actually gone into checking everything. So let's just check the dirt levels. So let's get under the bumper. Is there any more? Okay, so let's just do the tyres. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's done. I think what's nice, I mean, this is what obviously was in the previous game. When you actually highlight a bit of dirt, you don't have to get 100% of the dirt. So, let's see if I can find an example. So, if we do 99% of the dirt in one section, it will actually highlight the entire thing. And obviously, exactly like that. So, there was obviously a lot more dirt to be found. So, bumper's been done. Is there anything else? So, we've got to do this tyre. So, that tyre's got completed. Perfect. Okay, so it may be that we actually need soap on this windowsill, so let's just try just to get as much dirt as we can. Green's going to be a lot more powerful, so yeah, we don't have to actually, like I said, we don't have to clean the entire thing. It can actually be able to, you know, complete the task by getting quite a lot of it, so let's try and remove as much dirt as we can. There you go. Okay, perfect. So what else have we got left? So let's just do this mirror. Let's get that ticked off. So mirror's complete, perfect. Let's do these two pieces of glass. Perfect, look at us go. So I think I'm going to attempt the outside first. Get the outside done complete. And then we can then tackle on the inside. Now I'm actually going to edit a lot. Oh, look at the little smiley face. I'm actually going to edit a lot throughout the game solely because, you know, I don't want a lot of people sitting around me spending 2 hours actually cleaning the van. So, yeah, it's nice to actually play a game like this where it's so different. Right, so let's clear the sides. Yeah, this extension has definitely come in clutch. Definitely able to get some of the harder places. So let's do this top bit now. Wow, it looks like a complete different van now. So let's see, is everything completed on this side? Including, no, missed a tyre. Okay. Let's actually work on the trim. Yeah, so it looks like the trim actually hasn't been completed solely because of the top bit around. So let's just concentrate on the trim. Yeah, I mean, games like this, anything simulation's great, you know. I'm fully supported, but I think what PowerWash does really good is anyone with kind of like OCD or anything like people like me, you know, it makes it really calm and relaxing, which is, you know, not a lot of games do that. There we go. Okay, so now we just got the roof to do. So let's clean this all up. So I think we've done about 50% of the roof now. So all we got left now is obviously to do the inside, which actually shouldn't take too long. So let's complete the roof. I mean, if you've played the actual first game, I mean, look at this game compared. I mean, look at it visually. I do like the fact that actually the jobs are coming to us. You know, it'll be nice when we actually venture out, see different locations, different kind of places. But yeah, at the moment it's nice that actually we're getting the business at the start. They're actually coming to our factory, and we're actually able to work on site. Okay, so look, we got another message. So, word up, people. Cloudria's Country Premier Power Washer is back, up and running. Here we go. So let's work on the inside. So they said it was some of the shutter that needed to get completed. Perfect. Okay, this is the little things that annoy me actually about the original, just solely because, look, didn't even see that. Okay, so that's all complete. So now it's just internal. All right, ready? Oh, wow. Okay, so let's... This is why I love this game. So let's clean the inside. So should we do it wall by wall? I think that's a good shout. So let's clean this side. Okay, so I think that wall's complete. So let's do the next wall. Right, let's change. Let's do a little bit of horizontal. Oh wow, look at this. Now, if that don't get your OCD going, I don't know what does. Let's clean this side. Going a little bit rogue. I did say that I'm going to do wall by wall, but kind of missed this spot, so I thought let's clear up this little bit. Okay, so let's get rid of this dirt. It's funny how like a game as simple as this just gives me so much joy. And I think when you kind of tell the premise of the game that you just clean, you know, it's I feel like people either get it or they don't. Okay, so now we just got this side and then the roof and the floor. And we did play a simulation game that was similar to this, called the Pool Cleaner. Now you can obviously see it in the previous videos, but I think what made that game quite stressful or intense was that you had to purchase so many kind of different nozzles and stuff like that, and it just become quite complicated, especially when you had to like respond to customers and all that. So it was a little bit more in depth, but I mean graphically it wasn't close to this. I mean these graphics on this one is a lot better, but in that game it just seemed to be a little bit more you know, more to do. But I think what makes these games great is that you can, you know, sit back, relax, and just take it in, really. So let's clean this little bit. Okay, so I've just got this bit on the side. Okay, so we've done everything in here apart from the ceiling. So let's clean the lights. One light. Two light, okay, there you go, I got that one. Yeah, so this being the first job, I think they make it quite simple, you know, just to kind of get you with the idea with the controls and how it works. And then obviously as you go, they get more and more complex, which is what you want. And yeah, more in depth. So especially with all the different attachments and different strengths, but I've always found that this kind of or the green nozzle seems to be like the most kind of strongest one, and especially, you know, you don't want to be spending so much time going back and forth. You'd rather just kind of focus on one little area and just complete it. So let's get the last spot on the roof. Perfect, so the roof's complete. So all we got now is the shutter door itself. So it looks like the roller got done. It looks like our first job has been complete, which is great. So the truck looks completely different, which is great. So I kind of wanted to do this as a kind of a trial for the game. Hopefully people have enjoyed it. Obviously there's more to come, you know, more jobs, and obviously we can start you know, upgrading our warehouse. And yeah, if you did like the video, feel free to leave it a like, and catch you on the next one.